Wheels might seem confusing, but this guide will help you a ton. Note that your left hero is always a yellowish square, while your right is a blue diamond. You need a minimum of 3 of a kind to get any action energy. Matching 3 equals 1 point, matching 4 equals 2, matching 5 equals 3, and so on. Matching squares and diamonds applies to their respective bars. You can count the ridges to see how many points you need until it hits the floor. When that happens, the hero will act. Hammers act in the same way. Get at least 3 hammers or more to increase your bulwark up to a max height of 5. These tiles that have a starry background give your units XP shown under the hero. Each starry frame automatically adds XP without the need to match any. Even if you have more than one shape on a starry tile, it'll only count as 1 XP, and your units gain 2 XP when they attack. Level up from bronze to silver to gold. Each level's more powerful, and some heroes require less energy to act at higher levels. And if you level up a gold hero, they set a bomb, ignoring the enemy bulwark and dealing 2 damage to the enemy base. There's no downside for trying championship games. Win them and get rewards like other heroes and higher rank wheels, which give you better odds of finding XP tiles or more symbols on them. Once you've taken down a champion, you can rematch them, but only some will give you 10 gold for winning again. You start off with the warrior and mage. The warrior can attack quickly due to the low action bar, but only along the ground. That means even a wall at level 1 will block the entire attack. The mage fires twice. First, it fires a low attack that can be blocked by any wall, followed by a high attack that sails over the enemy bulwark. The major drawback is that this unit takes a lot of tiles to act. The archer can attack reasonably fast and over walls at a height of 2 or lower. Note that it does very little damage to bulwark, especially at lower levels. The engineer will build up bulwark and attack the enemy with a low to the ground attack. It does mad damage to walls, but low damage to the actual base. The assassin does a little damage to the base, ignoring all bulwark, and delays the enemy unit closest to attacking. If you're both playing assassins, they'll ignore each other, always delaying the attack of the other character. Finally, the priest will heal your base up to 12 max health, and then give action points to your other hero. This is really powerful, and I preferred to use the priest once I unlocked it. You'll find most wheel champions at the inns and bars, like at the port town of Brisk and Stonemason's Outpost, both on Sleeper Island, in the town of Lucent on Wraith Island, at the Moon Cradle Inn on Evermist Island, and up in the Cloud Kingdom in the Skylands. But there's a few you might miss if you don't know where to look. Once you unlock the ship, set sail and press the button noted in the bottom right to enter the boat. You'll find you'll land a champion on the right side of the lower deck. After you find the town of Mirth and after you've collected 11 rainbow conches to receive the inn building plans from Myrna, the folks there will build an inn, but they need someone to run it. Head to the town of Lucent and talk to the butler dude. He has someone in need of work. This opens up the inn and access to a new wheel champion. At the Repine Inn, there's an eager player who wishes they had a wheel table. Head back to the watchmaker and buy a self-deploying wheel table for 250 gold! Bring this back to Repine and give the player a few seconds to become a champion and to face you. The watchmaker is the final boss and won't face you unless you beat the other champions first. Hey, these guides are helpful, aren't they? You should sub and share my underrated content. Then check out some of my other guides and funny reviews.